Hi guys, welcome to MK Airsoft. This is going to be your safety briefing. Over to my right hand side, there's a clock on the wall that counts down during each game break. When that gets down to 2 minutes, that is the signal that you can start loading up on the field for the next game. Our field limit here is 360 FPS for AEGs or 1.2 joules for HPA guns. Please don't leave any trash on the field. We have 2 trash cans in the staging area. Make sure you clean up after yourself. All airsoft guns must be transported in a bag or a case coming from your vehicle entering the building. No exposed weapons. It's a semi-auto only field, guys. No full auto, no binary trigger, no burst mode, and no double triggers. 1 trigger pull equals 1 BB coming out. You must have a full face mask if you're under the age of 18. If you're over the age of 18, you can have just the goggles with no lower. Barrel bags are required, guys, in the staging area. This is a barrel bag for your weapon. It needs to be on inside this area. If you do not have a barrel bag, you need to go get one. We have them for sale at the front desk. Always treat your gun as if it's loaded, and please do not barrel sweep your friends. So keep it in a safe direction. Don't go like this when you're by your buddies, okay? It doesn't matter if there's no magazine in the gun. It doesn't matter if it's on safe. It's still a weapon, and you always treat it as if it's loaded. Always keep the magazine outside of your gun inside the staging area, okay? Magazine should be out in this area, okay? No blind firing, guys. Blind firing is a big thing that a lot of new people mess up. Basically, it means your gun is coming around a corner before you are. You need to be able to fully see what you're shooting at. So if you're going like this, pulling the trigger, and you can't see, it's not allowed. Same thing going over top of something. Okay, that's considered blind firing. No slat shooting, guys. Slat shooting basically means if your head cannot fit through it, you cannot shoot through it. Same thing goes if you're getting shot through a crack and it's like 2 inches, you're not dead. That does not count, okay? That's considered slat shooting. Do not climb under vehicles for any reason. You are allowed to shoot under the vehicles, but you are not allowed to climb underneath them. Dead men don't talk, guys. When you are hit and you're walking back to your spawn, you cannot say, hey, there's 3 guys over there. If you are dead, you are dead. You do not talk. A BB hit anywhere on the body constitutes being hit. All right, so it could be your toe, it could be your helmet, it could be your backpack, it could be your holster on your hip. A BB hit anywhere on the body constitutes being out. All right, the only thing that does not count is if your gun that is in your hands at the time gets hit with a BB. That's considered a gun hit. You are not out. Also, ricochets do not count. If a BB bounces off a wall and hits you, you are still in the game. That is not a direct hit from a BB. There's 2 doors and 1 window out there. If you're going to shoot through a door, you need to open that door 6 to 8 inches, big enough for your head to fit through. Okay? You cannot crack the door 1 inch, shoot through, and then close it again. That's a no-go. You also cannot hold the doors closed, and you also cannot kick the doors. Okay? Grenade rules. Any sound grenade is a 10-foot kill radius or 1 room. Some of the rooms are roughly 12 by 12 feet. Okay, but that's still considered just about 10 feet. So if a grenade goes off and you're in that same room, most likely you are dead. The only thing that constitutes hard cover is a wall that is 6 feet or higher. So if the wall is not 6 feet or higher and you're behind it, it doesn't matter. You are still dead. Any BB grenades that are dispersion, a BB must physically hit you, okay? So that's the only time that a ricochet counts, if a BB bounces off a wall from a BB dispersion grenade. BB dispersion grenades are not a 10-foot kill radius. They are only if the BB actually hits you. There's no MED here, guy, no minimum engagement distance. So you can shoot as close as you want. We do have a bang-bang rule. Basically, if you come up behind someone and they're facing the opposite direction, that means I am to their back, you can say bang bang. It's a courtesy, not a requirement. You cannot use bang bang like 8 to 10 feet away. You have to be very close, and you have to have someone dead to rights, whereas they would not be able to turn around and hit you. No drugs or alcohol on the premise, guys. If we feel you're under the influence, we may ask you to leave. No real steel weapons or knives, guys. If you have a real steel gun or a real steel knife, please leave it in your vehicle. Do not take your mask off for any reason once you get through this door. It doesn't matter if the game is over, it doesn't matter if the game has not started. Your mask does not come off for any reason. If you are fogging, find a referee in a red shirt. We will walk you off the field and then get you back in the game and defog you, okay? Do not shoot at the lights, guys. We have a lot of lights that are very expensive in the ceiling, and we also have a mercury sprinkler system. All right, so if you are aiming up at the ceiling shooting, you are wrong. That's not allowed. The only time you should be at a 45-degree angle shooting up is at the 2-story windows. We have 6 2-story windows, and other than that, you should not be aiming up. Also, for the grenade rules, for 2-story buildings, you cannot throw them out or in of the windows on the 2nd floor, okay? 2nd floor. You are allowed to throw grenades up and down the staircases. Also, if you are in one room on the 2nd floor, somebody has another room on the 2nd floor, you can throw a grenade from there to there, okay? No riot shields. Riot shields are not allowed. Okay, there is a certain game mode that we have a riot shield that we will use it for. Other than that, no other riot shields are permitted. No spawn camping. We have lines spray painted around the spawns that is an area you are not allowed to pass. Okay. Also, as a general rule of thumb, try to keep about a 30-foot distance around their spawn. Every game we play is mostly going to be objective based. There's no reason for you to go and be sitting on a spawn. Okay, you should be out there completing the objective. Also, respect the referees. If they say, hey, you need to back up, or hey, you need to fall back, or you need to slow down your trigger a little bit, or watch your language, whatever it may be, please respect the referees. Okay, thank you. And that's it, guys. You're all here to have fun and get shot, so let's do it.